Hello and welcome to The Flying Chef. My name is Mark Bly and I am The Flying Chef. You know, a lot of people have been asking me, just what is The Flying Chef? Well, I'm a mild-mannered 747 captain by day and a gourmet chef by night. My job is to travel this earth, looking for the best recipes to bring them back to your corner of the world, so I can show you how to make them with ingredients you can find in your kitchen and in your local grocery store. Today we're going to do a Tom Yum Goong, which is loosely translated spicy soup. It's from Thailand. You've been to a Thai restaurant? I bet you have. It's one of my favorite flavors. A Thai meal normally starts with Tom Yum Goong. It's pretty sweet stuff. So welcome on board, The Flying Chef. Well, you know, with ingredients you can find around your home, I don't think it's cheating to use a packaged mix. We're just trying to make this convenient and make it tasty. We need one package. I use Knorr brand tamarind soup mix. We're going to need some lime Kerfur leaves. You know, these aren't actually as rare as you think. If you cannot find them at your grocery store, you can find them at a local Asian market. If you don't have one of those, I bet you can order them off Amazon. We have a Goong-The root, which is kind of like a ginger, but it's not. It's more of a mild flavor, and this is just going to soak in the soup to kind of finish it out. We've got some button mushrooms. These are really great. If you're opposed to these, some people don't like the texture of these, just go ahead and use your regular cremini mushroom. That'll be fine, or no mushrooms at all, because hey, this is your soup. We're going to use a little bit of fish sauce. I use 3 Crab brand, and I'm not branding anything here. I'm just telling you this is pretty good. It suits my flavor, and the rule of thumb on crab sauce is a dab will do you. Start with a little and then add some if you have to. Okay, we've got a little bit of chili paste and soybean oil. You know, that's going to add a nice flavor right there. We've got some shrimp. We're deveined right now. We're going to have to peel them. We've got some Thai red chilies. And you know, if you can't find your Thai red chilies, you can make do. I bet any store will have a substitute you can use for that would be suitable. And then last but not least, we're going to have the secret ingredient, which is lemongrass. Very versatile and easy to store. A little tip here is when I buy these ingredients from the store, I just go ahead and chop them up, put them in a plastic bag, throw them in the freezer. You'll have them ready when you need them next time, and they'll keep forever. So here we go. We have our red Thai chilies. Now, depending on how hot you like things, this is really a big deal. This is a determining factor in the quality of your spice. You can put them in whole. You can chop them in half on a bias, or you can chop them lengthways and get rid of the seeds. The seeds is what really heats this thing up right here. Just make sure that when you get rid of the seeds and you're done chopping this, you do wash your hands. These things can be very painful. So we're going to make a batch for like 2 people today. So we're going to use all of these, and I love seeds. I'm going to leave it hot. So this recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of lime juice. Please use fresh. Don't use a bottle. That's sacrilege. I tell you, friends, don't let friends use bottled lime juice. Here we go. So we're just going to slice it. Look at that. And juice it. Fresh. Always as fresh as you can get your hands on. That's a good policy. Lemongrass. I love this stuff. Fortunately, I live next to a store where I can buy a full stock here. You can buy it at most grocery stores with it already being pre-chopped, but it's no big deal. You can just see right here, it's a grass. It's almost like a reed. So you can see it's white right here. It's almost like kind of like an onion. We don't want to use that bottom part there, and we don't want to use the total top part either here where that's kind of dried out and stuff. But we don't want to waste that, so we'll save that for later. So we're going to cut this, and then we're going to go into about, I don't know, 1 inch chops like that. That's good enough. And then, because we want this to be exposed to the soup, we're going to chop it like that. Again, this is not something you're going to eat, so make it big pieces, so if it does end up in your broth, people can fish it out. And we have our shrimp. This one here was farm raised in Mexico. You can find them from Indonesia. You can find them fresh. You can find them fresh unfrozen. You can find them in many different forms. Whatever you have, use what you have. This is a 12 to 15 count shrimp, which means there's 12 to 15 per pound. That's what I like to use. So you need to devein your shrimp. As you can tell, we've already had somebody do that for us right here. And please, if you do it, be very careful. using a sharp knife, and I do not recommend cutting towards yourself, so please do not try this at home. But this is one way to do it. This is the way I do it. And you simply insert the knife along the backbone here, carefully. And then under running water, which is best, just make sure that you remove all the ingredients and products from the center of the shrimp. Then it's just as simple as pulling back the shell, and I squeeze the tail. That way this whole thing is edible, and you can just dip into your soup and enjoy this shrimpy goodness. So there you have it. Easy Thai, Tom Yum Goong. And look, you can even speak Thai now. A couple things to remember. You're going to be a 10-minute simmer on the soup, as it said in the instructions. You might want to add a little bit of cilantro for a garnish at the end. And just a little trick here, to take all your ingredients, such as your galangal, your lemongrass, your chilies, you can put them in this right here for the boil, and when you pull it out, no muss, no fuss, you get a much cleaner broth. So thank you for joining The Flying Chef. My name is Mark Bly, and I'm happy you're here. You can check me out on Facebook, The Flying Chef at Facebook.com. Don't be afraid, it's all in the public domain. Nobody's going to chase you. Also at YouTube, check it out. Until next time, that's good.